Hello, what's on your movie Madman, and I'm back. And today I've got a very exciting 4K Blu-ray to talk to you about today. Got some really cool stories to tell you about this one as well, so very exciting, episode of my channel today. Today we're going to talk about Trainspotting, the 4K Ultra HD edition of Trainspotting. So Trainspotting for you, I'm probably going to hold it like that, just because, it looks better that way, doesn't it? Unless you're looking at the back, there's the back for you. We'll go over this packaging in a minute. I ordered this from eBay, was quite blown away as to how cheap it was, and then it came through the post and it turned out it was so cheap because it wasn't actually the 4K version, it was a 4K remaster on a Blu-ray, which sometimes can be a good improvement, which we'll go through in my next video. But to me, I was just like, I couldn't play it anyway because it was region A, so I sent that back and reordered it at this rate to get this one. This one was a bit more expensive, and it wasn't majorly expensive, but it was about £10 more than the one that I had already. So yeah, that was a really cool story for you. Trainspotting, this is the 4K Trainspotting for you. Right, we're going to talk about this packaging because it's a bit shit, to be fair. Here's your back cover for you there, so you can see the back cover in all its glory, and then you have to pull this out here to open it. There's a nice picture of Ewan McGregor in there, and then it opens out like so. You can see the back here as well, so it's all like, I get it, it's nice. And then the discs are just like these really shitty slide ins and slide outs. I've got one disc there which is the 4K Ultra HD disc that comes in with the case, and then you've got another disc here which is just your normal standard Blu-ray. Pretty sure this has got the 4K restoration on it that I didn't want. Not that that matters, because I've got it for this disc, but I don't like these slide in, slide outs. I really don't like that, and it's really awful. There's this nice little book in here. Wait a minute. There's a nice little book in here as well, which has got pictures. You've got to love a book with pictures and so much stories about the film and credits and stuff like that. We ain't going to go through this whole thing, but there's a good bunch of pictures in there. But yeah, not really a fan of this packaging. I don't like this either. I like the fact that you have to basically fold it and bend it to get it into the little slot here. I don't like that whatsoever. And you know what's even worse? If you turn it upside down and shake it, the discs come out. So whoever came up with the idea for this packaging. So if you look at the 4K disc, though, if you compare it, I've got the original. Wait a minute. So I've got the original Blu-ray as well, which, to be fair, it's quite funny actually, because that's the right way up, and you turn it around and that goes that way, whereas the front cover of this one is that way, and you turn it around and it's the right way up. So see what they did there. This is the original Blu-ray. This is the uncut version as well, as is this. So just in case you're wondering what version of the film it is, this is the uncut version with all the close-ups and all the zoom-ins and all that extra detail that you really wanted to see. I was a big fan of this, to be fair. When you look at the Blu-ray is very old looking, so it does look, it doesn't look brilliant, the Blu-ray, I'll tell you that. So but when you watch the 4K, disc, the 4K disc does look a lot better, if that helps. I did have a very exciting chance to see this in the cinema a few weeks ago, so I managed to watch the same 4K restoration on a cinema screen as well, and it was good because it was on a 4K screen too, so It's worse when you go to cinema to see a 4K restoration of a film and it's not even playing on a 4K screen. But yeah, don't get me started on that. But I was very impressed with this in the cinema. It looked just as good as it looks on this disc. The disc does it really good. They've taken the sun out of the picture, which is also very helpful, so it darkens it down a little bit, but it makes it look more lifelike, more realistic, rather than everyone being lit up by over the top brightness. So I really liked that side of it as well. It's got really good sound, so that's also very helpful. DTS HD sound again, no Dolby Atmos, but does come with Dolby Vision, so you got one out of the two there for that one. It's quite exciting, isn't it? I did have the pleasure of watching this in cinema with Harry. He was watching it for the first time. I was obviously not watching it for the first time, but he really enjoyed it as well. I think he's probably gonna get this at some point too. So I was Trainspotting for you. I might go over some other Danny Boyle films as well as the time goes on. Talk about Danny Boyle a bit more, as I've seen quite a lot of Danny Boyle films. As I've seen quite a lot of Danny Boyle films recently, so might go over them a bit more in the next few weeks if I get around to doing the videos. But we'll see how we go, won't we? We'll see how we go. I'm going to go now for this video. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to fuck off. Okay, goodbye.